good morning. How are we all today? Did everybody have a good weekend? I've just finished a 3-day session, or nearly 4-day session at Lear Fisheries on Hardwick Smiths. I'm not going to lie, it was hard work, but I managed to winkle out a little 24-pound 6-ounce mirror, so at least I didn't blank. I've just left, I had a shower, they got showers there, and lovely setup actually, if I'm honest. I've been there before, but I haven't been there for about 10 years. But yeah, all nice. I'm now heading north towards Northampton, going to a van festival, a van life festival, well, I'll be there nearly a week. A place called Kelmarsh. But at the moment I'm heading north to a place called Welford, I think it is, right on the edge of a park up I found on Park for Night, right on the edge of the Grand Union Canal, so I'm going to see if I can get a sneaky little overnighter in there as well first. Anyway, the reason for this vid, obviously, it's to touch on a few things regarding van life. I've been doing it now for a couple of weeks, and the reasons, after I got divorced about 8 years ago, so I had to rent a flat. Now, didn't have a problem with that, but I was sat there one night, and this was after another I had a 4-year relationship after that as well, and that went a bit wrong, unintentionally. I was sat in the flat, and I was, you know, what you're paying your rent and all the council tax and all that sort of stuff, and I was sat there thinking, I'm working every day to pay everybody else, and I just thought I'm not doing it anymore. And after the relationship breakup, I'm not gonna lie, I mentally got into a little bit of a dark hole. And I was struggling with certain things, and I was a mess, if I'm honest. So I thought, right, I'm going to get out of the system. I'm going to get out, away from anything that stresses you out, i.e. your bills, you know, all that sort of stuff. So I bought a van, and I don't know nothing about building vans, but I've built it myself. I'm quite happy with it, more than happy with it, if I'm honest. Now, the thing I'd like to touch on is van life. For all those that are, for those of you that are thinking about it, don't think that it is a permanent holiday. You know, it's all right for a weekend or a week or 2 weeks or whatever, I'm guessing, but it's lonely. You're in there on your own. You know, you're parking. You're on that Park for Night. You can find anywhere to park. It's a free app. But you're waiting for somebody to knock on the door, you're waiting to wake up and your wheels might be missing, you know what I mean? Some places I'm guessing it happens, don't get me wrong, they're not all like it. I've stayed in some lovely places, and this one I'm going to now hopefully will be, but don't think it is just buy a van, get in it, free and all that. You've still got your fuel costs, you've still got insurance, tax, you know, and MOTs, the running of it, something breaks, you've got to fix it. It's not as easy as you think it is. The solitude, that's the main bit that gets you, I think. Obviously, you haven't got going home to you know, like a fixed abode. You know, you don't go home to family. I don't see my kids. I'm doing it because, like I say, I got in a bit of a hole mentally and physically, and I was losing the plot a little bit, if I'm honest. But I'd love to be in other places. There are a couple of other places I'd love to be, and there's one or two people I would kill to have in my life, but for one reason or another I can't. So personally, this is going to work for me. It might not be your cup of tea. Like I say, it is hard work. long term, well, this year I'm just gonna, what I'm not going to be paying on rent and stuff, I'm going to try and put to one side, save up a bit of money by the end of the year, and then after next winter, and you know, bumming around this country for a while, the plan is I am going to, if not by the end of this year, definitely early next year, I'm going to be going abroad. You know, working on a few jobs out there. I've been looking around. At the moment, I've got to get around this 90-day stuff. You can only go for 90 days, and you've got to come back for 90 days. Well, I don't want to do that because I haven't got certain things in my life. I don't want to be around here anymore. But anyway, that's another story. But yeah, this is just a touch on, guys, that van life isn't a walk in the park. It's not a big picnic. It's not a holiday. It's a complete different way of life. You have got to, it's a wake-up call, if I'm honest. You know, I get to go in a, because I haven't got bills to pay. I've got a little bit of money floating around every week, and I can afford to go. You know, I love my fishing, so I go fishing every day. That helps with this thing up here, believe me. It's, you know, I'm still working. I can stay on site, or I can get out of the site and get away from it and park up down the road. But if you are thinking about doing it, you have got to seriously think about if it's for you. That's all I'm saying. So I'll leave it at that. I'm off up to this park up, like I say, see if I can get a bit of fishing in for the night again, quick overnighter, and then off to this van festival where I've never been to one before. I've never been to one before, and I don't know anybody who's going. I'm helping out on the volunteering side of it, just to meet people more than anything, and have a little nose around the other vans, stick my head in one, say, oh yeah, that was a good idea, or stick my head in another and thinking, oh, or you know, just get a few ideas, maybe change my van. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's I think that starts Wednesday. I've got to be there Wednesday, and it's right through the weekend. Like I say, up in Kelmarsh. It's on Insta if you want to, if you know you're thinking about it. So anyway, I'm on the road. I'm on the 834 heading north. I've got to find a shop somewhere to stock up on some food and bits. So I'll leave it at that, and then I'll be back in touch over the weekend. Bye for now.